420 Easter event. So here we are, and so we're going to puff puff pass, talk about some stuff, and just do the general 420 thing. I was about to say 430.
Oh, dang.
And
those two are going to beat the hell out of each other in that match.
so I don't know if anybody's here yet. So can you?
Yes, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, are you gonna put it on the computer so we can
Yes.
see comments? So yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently, Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre's having a Sin City street fight match.
Oh well, good for them guys. What's up, Fawn? Happy 420, Florana. What's up, my good friend? Hey. And yeah, can you kill the volume on that? Because that's kind of messing me up. But anywho,
she's a fun.
So we try to do a 420 event every year, and it's that time of year again. What?
You ready? Ready? She's a fun, and she seems to be. She's always here with you and me.
Whenever we got goes videos to share.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey Adrian, how are you? Happy 420. So guess what, guys? As of right now, all we need is 6 more subs to hit 5,000. And the little bit of smoke that we got, we've actually been saving for this
and it's been
occasion.
Torturous.
Yeah. Occasion. So we're gonna let a few more people get on, and then we're gonna start, and we're gonna start whether they're here or not.
And grab some icy poo.
Yeah. And yeah, so I guess I'll go ahead and drop the bomb. I am going to cut my hair off.
I see chat. Yes, it because and there's a reason why.
Why?
Because I have to put Wolf's hair up, and when he went and got it cut from, I guess whoever that asshat who apparently did not know how to cut long.
Yeah, he
hair.
Butchered my damn hair.
No, he didn't butcher. He ruined your hair.
It never grew back right. So I'm
like, whenever I do get your hair put up and the top comes out, makes you look like you got freaking like those 1980 wings and shit on your head.
Where'd you get this lighter?
I found that in the box, and they're looking for, I forget what it even was.
You know whose lighter this was, don't you?
Mama's.
Yeah.
And I think she's to put it in there.
So yeah, I'm not gonna cut it all the way off, but I am gonna shorten it some and get it thinned out.
As of best judgment, to be able to put it back up right, you're gonna have to cut it off.
All I need to do is go to a beauty salon and get somebody that knows what the hell they're doing, and not go.
If you have long hair,
not go to no redneck fucking barber that don't know shit about long hair.
Go to a salon if you have long hair.
Trying to read what Fawn says. I can't read what Fawn says. I don't have my glasses. Hound, on your way back by, can you grab my glasses, please?
Yeah.
I'm not sure where they are, to be honest. I'm not sure where they are, to be honest with you. There's my lighter. I made my damn train derail off the tracks.
Oh, bad derail.
Yeah, like it was like bad derail.
Like down the canyon and everything.
Yeah, crash and burn. It's over here on this side.
Blamed it on me.
So yeah. Hurry up. I can't see what people are saying. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Never mind. I can cut hair better than that, and I haven't had any. Well, you know, for one time I gave myself a haircut, and I actually did a really great job on it. So yeah.
I gave myself a haircut one time, and let's just say,
no,
Mama
Mr.
was
Sir,
not happy, and I never did that shit.
No, Mr. Sir is not wearing glasses. But speaking of Mr. Sir, speaking of Mr. Sir, quit doing all that now. Stop it.
Oh yeah, did you see?
Why are you tripping so hard,
Looky
dude?
here, Wolfie.
Look, Mr. Sir, he's
I was
tripping.
able to get this all packed good and full.
So so the kiddies had a very special Easter treat today. Mr. Sir, Kitty Kitty, and Sharky Malarkey. They got a can of salmon, and I split it between them and Spicy Butthole, who lives outside on the back porch. So, like when Christmas or Thanksgiving or Easter rolls around or something like that, kiddies always get a special treat. So, yes, sir, a special treat. Oh, and what?
My new pack of cigarettes?
Huh?
They were here.
Where's mine? All right. Well, then what are you talking about?
Oh, there we go.
So anyway, I don't know what Hound's talking about.
I just wanted to make sure I knew what he was.
So check it out, guys. Why are we so fuzzy looking and stuff? I mean, it's cleared up a little, but I don't get it.
I'm about to turn the other light on.
Yeah, turn the other light off. Or on, whichever one you want to do. But anyway, so tomorrow we go talk to the people at the office at the cemetery about investigating there. I've been wanting to investigate in the office for quite a while because of some of the stories that we've heard about what goes on in the office. They told me about they let somebody stay there overnight for a while, and dude said there was so much activity at night that he just stayed up all night. He was cleaning and stuff, and he would just sleep during the day. So that leads me to believe that there may be some interesting things going on. And man, that is absolutely blinding the shit out of me.
Yeah, turn it down.
And I mean, that does make it a little better though. So yeah. So I want to say, without mentioning any details, I just want to ask for everybody to offer Jenny love up in her prayers. She could use some, and
so we could all use some.
Yeah, we could all use some. And what's up? H.A.E, what's up, Shane? I feel like I'm supposed to know this name.
Shangy girl.
I mean, hey, there you go.
Turtle toes.
I'm talking about
I'm
Shangy. Well, what's up, Shangy? Welcome to the Wolf and Hound 420. We're about to get things fired up, and I mean it literally fired up here momentarily.
Get the silhouette going.
Yeah, so welcome to a Wolf and Hound channel. So anyway, so we got that investigation coming up. We are going to go back to the dirt road. I think we're going to try to go back to the barn too, right, Hound? Y'all guys remember the old barn where we got the spirit of the lady told us what happened to her and exactly who did it?
Yeah.
We're planning on going back there. We believe those were spirits from different time periods. We do believe that the lady that we were communicating with was actually during the Civil War era, which around that area there is a lot of Civil War history. There's also a lot of Revolutionary War history. Plus, there was a whole lot of Native American activity here long before white man showed up on the scene and fucked everything up. Now, so with it being that historic and old, there's a lot of, there's a Joshua Cole. What's up? Lemon freshness. So, with that, there's a lot of energy around, a lot of deaths happen, a lot of killing, and which, usually comes with war.
I didn't do it.
So, we're interested in going back there. We believe that the same spirits we encountered on the dirt road are the exact same spirits that we encountered at the barn, considering where we were on the dirt road in that little patch of woods that night, and the barn is like right there together. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Well, not only that, I mean, I heard what sounded like boots were walking.
Yeah,
and when
sure,
I asked
the
about
hell
it,
enough. Oh, they're still talking about tortoise shell cats can be very vocal. Hey, you should see Sharky Malarkey ain't no tortoise shell cat. He's just the Sharky Malarkey, and boy, he is vocal.
He is.
He walks around here talking all the time. And Kitty, she likes to talk a lot early in the mornings at like 5:30.
Yeah,
That's what she likes to do. But she's the only one of our cats that actually lets sleep in my room on my bed. So, Hound, are you done yet, dude?
Nope. I'm adding some color on these lights.
And so I don't know what Hound's doing. He said he's adding some color to the lights. He slept too long. He took too long of a nap today.
No, I didn't.
And he pooped too long.
No, I
in the
didn't.
bathroom too damn long.
Man, I don't need you telling my pooping habits.
Well, you tell mine.
You tell them your own. So
Well,
don't be throwing me up under the bus for that, sir.
Jesus Christ, would you hurry up? Well, that didn't make one damn bit of difference. So, anywho. So, how's everybody doing on this? Hey, Debbie, on this beautiful Easter day? I hope the weather's been nice for everybody. I know we got some birthdays coming up. Kevin the custodian, Purple Sparkle Fart's daughter Maggie. She's got a little birthday coming up. I think wasn't it Debbie's birthday too coming up? So I do believe I got them covered.
Sorry, I'm here and there. I'm also keeping up.
I wish
with
Laura
other
Lee was
events
here because I wanted to tell her something. And I don't know where she's at or what she's doing, but if I see her come in, I got some great news for her.
Oh,
my birthday was yesterday. Well, I'm trying to mention the happy birthdays now in case I forget to do them on our next video. So I just want to make sure I cover the happy birthdays for this week. So, yeah, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wolf and Hound, loyal, loving, generous, beautiful subscribers. Happy birthday to
I'm not saying nothing on here, so it don't provide any spoilers.
you. Well, I don't want to see that. I don't care about none of that. I can't even see that anyway, so.
Where's your glasses?
I don't know. You're supposed to bring them to me, and I looked and didn't even see them over there. So, my broke ass glasses.
Yeah. Poor man's glasses.
Yeah. So, anyway, how
over here where you derailed your train. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. I still can't see. See, my glasses is broke. Mr. Sir broke them.
And now you can see
his fat butt.
With the glasses on.
Oh. Okay.
Damn it.
Well, that's not what I wanted to have.
No.
So anyway, how is everybody's 420 been so far? Good, I hope. Ours has been pretty good.
Now,
we just kind of been around the house, ain't done nothing.
Show of hands in chat, and I want to see hands. Hands. Not feet.
Not toes.
Hands. In the chat for who's ready for me to fire up this large 420 bolt.
Yeah.
So, I want to see a show of hands.
Did we cover that already? Why do I look?
Not feet.
Why do I look
hands.
stupid right there, dude? Like for real.
Oh, I
don't
know.
I'm not even stoned yet. So
I need more hands than that.
Oh, I also like to add that we also have a few new shorts on Carolina Boy Rail Fans. So if you haven't been over there, if you're not subscribed to Carolina Boy Rail Fans, please do so. Um, we got a couple shorts. You know, they're just trains. Is all. That's all we put on there. It's nothing but trains. I love trains, and I'm really lucky because where I work is the train tracks are like right there. So there's trains flying through all the time.
Let me go message Laura Lee too.
Yeah, tell her that Wolf said to get her cell phone over here, and because he's got something to tell her.
We are live.
So yeah. Anyway, for those of you who missed it when we first came on, I wanted to tell y'all that we're only 6 subs away from 5,000. So Wolf, do you like songs about trains as well? I do like songs about trains. I know a couple songs about trains. One of my favorite songs is
Night Train.
Is Night Train. Well, that's about cheap wine. That's not about trains. And
I mean, it's got the word train in the name, Night Train, and there's trains that run at night.
Well, yeah, but they're not talking about Guns N' Roses. They talking about an actual train. They're talking about the old cheap convenience store wine you used to get called Night Train. They had Night Train, Mad Dog, and Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. I don't know if any of y'all know about that Brass Monkey, but whoa, woo, that stuff would whoop up on you. Wild Irish Rose would too.
I seen it.
What's up, Daniel? How's it going?
I seen a watermelon Mad Dog 2020.
Well, they didn't have that. They just had basic flavors. Like they had grape, and they had the grape was really good.
Oh, I was just about to say that. I imagine the grape would.
Yeah, the grape was actually really good. But the thing about it is when you're drinking that old cheap ass wine like that, you got to be careful because you will pay a dear price for it come morning.
Well, that's a good thing though about box wine. You drink too much of it, at least you got something to throw up.
Well, last time I had box wine, I mixed it with vodka and made some purple nurple.
What?
And some purple nurple. And man, we got trashed. Me and Morgan and a couple others. Oh, we got trashed on.
That sounds like. Actually, did we smoke some weed one time called purple nurple or something?
Yeah, purple nurple. Yeah. Actually, that wasn't the name. That's not what I called that. That was the name of the weed. I called it. I don't know what I called it. Something, but I think I stole it from Fred Sanford. I'm not real sure. So anyway,
songs about trains. Well, I know one, and you should know this, considering that I used to sing this song a long time ago at karaoke on the pier.
Yeah.
Josh Turner.
Oh, Long Black Train. Yeah, Long Black Train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I know the song from Journey. She's just a city girl, brought up in a lonely world.
That's not really about a train.
Yeah, she took the midnight train going anywhere. The hell that ain't got something about a train in it. She took the midnight train going anywhere. And, you know, he was a city boy. You know, he was born in Southwest Detroit. And he took the midnight train going any place, you know. And he met her in a smoky room.
I guarantee
smelled of wine and cheap perfume.
I guarantee you, I know where Big Ben is.
Big Ben's probably, it's probably ain't 420 no more there.
No, but I guarantee you, he's watching something.
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
I don't know, maybe.
All right, y'all. The time is nigh.
The time has finally come.
The time is nigh.
The time is nigh. Oh, wait, before we get started, I want to give propers to the risen Savior, Jesus Christ, who on this day, 2,000 years ago, died on the cross, and 3 days later, rose from the dead. So I want to give propers to my God in heaven for that generous, wonderful gift that he gave mankind. So can all God's children say amen?
Amen.
Please leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. On the midnight train.
I was just thinking.
I know that song. I know that
It
song.
took a minute to pop in.
Yeah. I know that's one of my favorites.
All right, Wolfie, do you want to blow out the celebratory 420 flame?
420
And now let's
flame.
fire up.
We're gonna fire up. Do y'all like my new Michael Myers hat? Check it out.
Wolfie gonna be getting another for his birthday.
Yeah, I'm getting another one for my birthday.
Yes,
but
I
look,
love
it's
you.
all movie scenes from all the Halloweens. Except for I don't know how in the hell Sleepy Michael Myers got on here, but Sleepy Michael Myers is right there.
Sleepy
Michael Myers is right up there. So I don't know how Sleepy Michael Myers got on there. But yeah.
Well, let's fire this up.
All right.
You ready?
My damn lighter.
It was up
Got
top.
it. So yeah, I'm ready.
I can't believe you derailed the train royally.
Yeah,
Sent down the
does look
canyon
good.
and everything.
Well, I mean, I don't know if y'all people know or not, but like, I'm a huge Halloween Michael Myers fan.
No shit. Whoa.
I mean, I could even go one step further, and I know it's going to sound weird, but in a weird way, Michael Myers is like my hero, and I don't know.
If you love him so much, put a ring around it and marry him.
Well, I can't because that bitch Laurie Strode put him in the fucking metal grinder. Stupid bitch. That's what she did. Yeah. I'm still insulted by that.
Hey,
What? I'm still insulted.
I have to fire up in peace.
Dude, you've been talking about firing it up for 10 minutes. Look, Florida said none of us would have guessed that you liked him, Wolf. I know. I don't know why people couldn't just look at me and tell, but yeah, Mike, that's my boy, man. I grew up. The very first Halloween movie I ever watched, I was a little boy, and it was Halloween, the original John Carpenter's Halloween 2, the 1982 version of Halloween 2. Happy 420. Oh, shit. I have to be careful. Laura Lee, I've been looking for you. I've been waiting and not to say a word to you about it until we did the live today. And what?
Can I tell her?
Yeah, go ahead and tell her. Yeah. Guess what, Laura Lee? You'll never believe it. And if Hound don't tell you in the next 2 seconds, I'm running.
No. So remember when we broke the camera, right, Laura Lee?
Well, don't mention any of that about that.
Well,
she said not to. So.
Okay. Well, anyway, that camera
that we couldn't figure out how to work.
I finally
figured it out.
Works.
So now we are back to 2 cameras. And this camera is actually badass because it will do time-lapse video. And so that's pretty freaking awesome.
To my next question. Do y'all think a time-lapse would be good in paranormal?
Like a time-lapse? I mean, we would have to do it on a 2-hour Wolf and Hound special, which I ain't going to lie to you. When we get to investigate The Office over at the cemetery, that's probably going to be a 2-hour Wolf and Hound special.
Well, even if, I mean, that would only be like a couple minutes.
Well, look,
video
dude,
for,
look, all we got to do is lock the fucking camera in the mausoleum and just let it run. Put the battery pack with it and let it run all night long. Would y'all be interested in looking at something like that?
Yeah, I don't think I could leave the camera there all that.
If we lock the door, we're the only ones with keys to it. other than the maintenance.
Lock the door and be there at 5:30 in the morning to pick it up.
Well, we'll tell them at the office that's what we're going to do. So they'll tell
Yeah.
them, leave the camera alone in
Yeah.
there. And we'll lock the door. We won't go in there and put it in there until like 11 or 12 o'clock at night.
But in order to do that, we are going to have to get a new SD card for it because we only have 5 hours of storage.
Oh, well, we'll think of something.
And I've already did the research. I know, and I've already did the research though for even just roughly a 15-minute video. We would have to record a 6-hour time lapse.
Let me ask you something. A certain somebody that's coming to North Carolina is not. We got a secret.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not. We got a secret.
So are you going to say it now?
I'm going to tell everybody on Easter 420. So anyway,
Tell them.
So we got a big announcement, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I'm going to say it to you anyway. So are y'all ready?
So if you're watching, whoever this is,
I'm sorry I cannot contain it
this.
any longer.
This is all Wolfie the Pooh.
So y'all know this past year, at the end of August, we actually went to Punta Gorda, Florida, and stayed with Jenny and John at their house, and went to the May Stringer house in the Indian Springs Cemetery and to the beach. And we hung out with those guys for about 3 or 4 days, 3 days or something like that. And instead of going
to the ground exhausted.
Yeah, instead of going to Florida this year, Jenny Love and John are actually coming here. And they're going to stay about 4 or 5 days here with us. And we're going to take them to all our locations. And we got something really special that we want Jenny Love to do. And only she can do it. And we haven't even bothered with this since we first started going to the cemetery. We've been saving it for her when she gets here to do. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so awesome. It's she does like the true crime stuff, videos and stuff, and then tries to communicate with the spirits.
We can tell them what it is.
Well, no, I don't want to say what it is now. But
normally, normally we would have done it, but considering that, the story behind it hits so close to home.
It does.
Very close to home, and it's very emotional.
It was a little girl who was deaf, and her parents brutally murdered her, and it was a horrible situation. Dismembered her body and threw her into a landfill, and that's where investigators found her remains in the landfill, and they had been there for a little while, and
they found some of her remains in South Carolina.
Yeah, they found some of her remains in a different landfill, and so anyway, her earthly remains are buried right here in the cemetery that we go and investigate. That we have the keys to the mausoleum, and we've known it for a while. I think we did a little short video or something, and in passing,
I think they actually lived here in the area.
I'm not sure. I think they did, but anyway,
in a
like some big organization, in Rowan County got together and had her remains buried and gave her memorial stones and stuff out there, and it's really awesome. We want Jenny Love to do it because we think that Jenny Love has the ability, and this little girl may speak to her.
And the qualifications on that.
And being that we're guys and stuff, she was murdered by a guy and a female, but, she was brutally murdered. And, the whole thing was just crap. And Jenny Love will definitely do all the research about it. So we're looking forward to her doing that. And so that's going to be our gift to her, that she gets to do that, because we're not going to. Can I hit that?
Oh, yeah, I was about to.
And so when she comes here, we're going to bring her to the mausoleum, to our cemetery. We're going to take her out to the cemetery that we go with Krista and Kylie. And I think it's a very real possibility when we go there to that little cemetery, Krista and Kylie will be accompanying us. So Kylie will get to investigate with other investigators.
Hello, Michelle Taylor.
Hey, Michelle Taylor, I'm glad you made it. And so Kylie will get to investigate with another investigator other than Wolf and Hound. And so I think that's going to be really awesome. I talked to her mother today about it already. She's down with it and excited. So that's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for that to happen. Of course, we're going to try really hard to take them to the Lonely Lost House and the Plantation House, Lydia's Bridge, the Devil's Farm. That night we're going to be out late because at least 3 of these locations. Don't point at me after you held it for 10 minutes. 3 of these locations we're probably going to have to film in the same night. So, I mean, it's going to be crazy, but the sun will be, we'll have a little more dark time by the end of October. So, Lonely Lost House, woohoo, yeah. So, Jenny Love's going to get to go there. There's only been a handful of people with us. Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration has been there with us. Kevin the Custodian and Caleb.
I think we're gonna try to squeeze in
my brother David.
One more location.
And Seamus, y'all remember Seamus? He went with us a couple times. He's been to the Lonely Lost House, but nobody else has. So I've been trying to talk Kevin the Custodian, Ghost Hunter. If you're listening, I'm trying to talk you in to going to the Lonely Lost House. So
you know where I wish we could take Judy Love.
Where?
To House of Books.
Oh yeah, that way.
Oh yeah.
I might talk to Kevin and see if we can do something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Kevin. That would be completely. That's his location. That's his haunted House of Books. So we have to talk to him about it. So yeah. Yeah. What?
Thank you.
I'm good on that now. Woo! 420. So Laura, what do you think about that? Most of these folks don't know nothing about the camera, but you know about that camera. So it's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna shoot some. Hound actually went and shot like a 20-second video with it and put it on our editing app, and it looked really good.
And the whole thing was it would not format.
I'm a virgin and I do smoke, but I'm a virgin. Well, Laura Lee has been in a box. Listen, it's been in a box in the storage unit for how long?
If you was a virgin, I wouldn't be here.
Good point. So, I mean, it's been wrapped up in the box in storage, and we finally just got it here when we finally just, last month before, got all our stuff out of the storage. I don't smoke the reefer. I don't smoke reefer either. Only on 420. I don't make a habit of it.
Bullshit.
So I wanted to tell you guys something too. I'm actually thinking about trying to apply for a certain job where I deliver certain packages. And I smoke both of them. And occasionally a cigar. On occasion, a good Black and Mild. And I haven't had one in a while.
He smokes Black and Milds. If I smoke a cigar, I prefer those good stones.
Ham, the turkey and ham. So anyway, so I want to talk about my new job. It's not very much of a job because it's only 3 days a week. But with the health issues I have, man, I'm all right with that. It doesn't pay very much, but I'm all right with that. Hell, it's something to do anyway. But Usually 2 days a week I wash dishes for those guys, and I usually work 8.5 hours. And then on Saturday mornings, sometimes like yesterday morning, I went in at 7. I usually go in at 8. But on Saturdays, man, I'm actually allowed to come up and cook. So I'm part of the cooks on Saturdays, and it's pretty good because I like doing it. I'm really rusty because I haven't done that type of shit in a long time, but you know, yeah. I cooked some chicken yesterday. And so yeah, their food's really good up there. So if you guys are ever in my area, stop by Johnson's.
They got breakfast all day.
Yeah, we close at 4
That's
too.
my kind of place.
And we close at 4 o'clock, and we're closed on Saturday, on Sundays, and Mondays. So I mean, that's awesome, man. That's a pretty good job, and I'm hoping that as time goes by, that my boss will see that, because I already know that they've had a lot of people come in and go, and it's a lot, especially when you're washing dishes. It's a lot of work, man. It really is, and washing dishes isn't your only responsibility there when you're doing it, and it's a lot of work. You stay busy, but the cool thing about it is I get all my work done, man. I can go out and smoke a cigarette, and
sorry, y'all.
I get there early. I get there early, like 30 minutes early, because then I go, because like I said, I park my truck and walk about 7 or 8 feet, and I'm at the train tracks. So I wait for the trains to come by.
Oh shit!
So actually, these last few shorts that I have on the Carolina Boy Rail Fans channel is actually video I shot from work.
Hey, hold on a second. What?
Hold on a minute. Hound's wanting me to look at something. Carlito.
Yeah, what happens the hell? Just don't really say nothing so we don't give no spoilers. Just watch.
Well, this is WrestleMania. Oh, is that Braun Breaker?
Yeah.
Oh, Braun Breaker. Oh, I like him too because that's the nephew of.
My name is Hello Wolf, sent from my friend.
Hello Wolf, sent from my friend.
Well, hello, girl, my name is
post. She shared y'all's stream on her community post, and hello everyone here in the chat. Well, thank you. My name is you're.
Happy
Hello
Easter,
and happy 420 and Easter to you.
And if you smoke, happy 420.
And I like your name too because that leaves subject to any time you could be like, well, my name is such and such, or my name is. You leave the whole wide field open, and I can appreciate and respect that.
Just your name here, just it's like the name of mysteries. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to tell them too. What was the name of the new paranormal people that we discovered today in Mooresville?
704 Paranormal.
Oh, yeah, 704 Paranormal. Actually, my friend Krista's husband knows them. And so
we're gonna try to.
We're gonna try to video collab with those guys. I want to meet them first. Meet them, and then maybe plan a video collab or something. And
should I post their link to their?
No,
channel?
not yet. Yeah, not yet. We will eventually, but not yet. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. If we get to do that, because to be quite honest with you. I know that over in the next town over, there's a paranormal team.
I swear I've seen that.
I don't know who they are. Just I've heard about them. Yeah. So the only other paranormal investigator here that I know of is Kevin, the custodian ghost hunter, and his son Caleb. Which Caleb doesn't live too far from us. Nope. I don't think, and Kevin doesn't really live that far from us either.
No, not really.
So it's nice to know that there's other, investigators around, because that's a way of learning off of each other, learning different things. And so it's always awesome. And, but I don't know, maybe it'll pan out, maybe it won't. If not, Wolf and Hound will just keep on and on and on rolling. So we like that chuck wagon, rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say goodnight. Where are you going, I guess we're just really not talking nothing but a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
But that's what 420 is about, right? It's about getting
I'm
stoned,
fucking
sitting
hot.
around, and just talking.
My name is. We just hit you up with a with a sub.
I like. We sure did. And what was I saying?
I like
Oh,
your,
yeah.
I like your what you got on here. Something about some worship songs. I'm gonna listen to it.
Oh, I like worship songs. I do like worship songs. I've been singing worship songs off and on all day, being that it's Easter. So yeah. Well, I definitely want you to stay, but Michelle, if you don't feel well or something, and you definitely need to go lay down or something, I completely understand that.
You ain't gotta
Yay!
stay, Michelle.
I'm off tomorrow too, Laura Lee. You want to have a live chat?
Yeah, let's do a live chat tomorrow.
You want to have a live chat with us tomorrow, Laura Lee? Like we used to back in the day?
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Before outside evil took over and fucked everything up.
Yeah, like the old days.
I was saved today at church. Well, hallelujah. That's awesome. Now your name's written in the Lamb's Book of Life.
Yep.
And so when your day comes and you stand before God Almighty, He's not going to look at you and say, I never knew you. So because your name's written in the Lamb's Book of Life. When you get saved, I always heard it like this too. I think it was Billy Graham that said it, that when you receive Jesus and you get saved, that's God's investment in you. You know what I mean? And just think of how awesomely wonderful that sounds. God is invested in you. You know what I mean? And so that's pretty good. So I like to say amen. And once again, I'd like to say for all God's people to say amen.
Amen.
I'm not going to preach no sermon. Don't get me started. Because I will, because I listen to Billy Graham even today. Sharky Malarkey, what's up, dude? Sharky, come here, baby.
What's up, Sheriff?
Sheriff. Look who it is. Everybody, it's Sharky Malarkey.
It's Sharky.
Sharky's being a nerd. Look, it's Sharky.
He wants to come over here.
No, he doesn't. Look, say, hey, Sharky. Hey, Bubba. Bubba Z. It's the Sharky Malarkey, Bubba Z. That's his. He's got a name. He's got a nickname. All our cats have a name and a nickname and a fucking theme song. Well, Kitty doesn't have a theme song, but these two do.
White face bud.
Yeah.
Go with yourself.
He's a sweet little kitty too. So we gotta get his balls cut off. But I know I haven't got around to seeing it yet, Laura. If I'm not mistaken, they went back to the tribute clinic and something about disembodied voices, but I haven't.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I checked out pretty early last night.
We kind of have, I guess we'll have to watch that sometime in the morning.
Yeah.
We have our movie picked out for tonight. We watched an old John Wayne.
Yeah, we're gonna watch a John Wayne McClintock. That's the name of the movie. Yeah. Katharine Hepburn plays in it. She sticks dude in the ass with the hat. It's a great freaking movie. And if you like John Wayne, I like John Wayne because my daddy used to watch them, and I would sit down and watch these movies with my dad.
Western movie of all time is none other than Open Range with Robert Duvall
and Kevin Costner.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's yeah. What did Joshua say?
I seen a picture today on Memories of something that you posted a long time ago.
What's Joshua talking about? Hey, cowgirl, what is up? Happy 420. Parasolo, what's up? Happy 420. So, some of y'all are just now coming in. You missed the 420 celebrations already.
Check out his stream. Wait, what? What, Joshua?
Yeah, Joshua, what are you talking about, brother? What stream? I have a good name for a male cat. Ben Purr. Yeah? That sounds a little too much like bend over, but... Oh, well, okay, no, it doesn't. But Oh, that is fucked. That is fucked.
I should have posted.
Yeah, you know, somebody did that shit to a dead deer on the side of the road that was busy.
Yeah.
Always had buses full of little school kids, and somebody put a red nose on it, put a sign over it, said, "Sorry, kids, Christmas is canceled because a deer got hit in the highway." And some asshole went and put a red nose on it and shit. And I mean, it was all over the news and shit. People made memes over it.
I'm sorry, but that shit's funny.
It's funny. It is funny,
but it's wrong.
I'm still trying to see what Joshua was talking about. What stream?
Yeah, what stream, Joshua?
Yeah, what stream, Joshua?
Should I play the Jeopardy music until Joshua tells us?
No, because you know how YouTube is.
Do 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 do.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Joey C. TV, formerly known as Urban Ghost Urban Exploration.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. All right, go check that out. Hurry up, man. Somebody, and that's Spicy Butthole out there making that noise. So go check on it. I swear to God, I'm about to bring that other kitty in here. Spicy Butthole. He stays on the porch. He don't ever go anywhere, and that means I'd have to get 2 of them fixed. He said he felt 2 of the bullets whiz past him. Someone walked up on him and fired several shots at him from 10 feet away. Well, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, see, that's something you always got to worry about too, as a paranormal investigator. When you go out into these places, you know that who you're going to encounter. Y'all remember Crazy Woman from the abandoned hospital? You know, and Kevin was with us that night, and Caleb was with us, and that woman followed us around. I don't know how she knew where we was in the buildings at any given time, but she would always pop up for us.
I swear, nothing out back. I'm gonna check out front.
Well, it wasn't one of our cats, was it?
No, Spicy Butthole was come out of the thing.
Oh, well, who knows then? So yeah, especially while we were all chatting, freak just all out. Oh, was it a live thing or something?
Oh shit.
Jenny Love. I kind of spilled the whole beans and tomatoes and mashed potatoes and everything about you coming to North Carolina. I couldn't help myself. I'm too excited about you and John coming down here, and
yeah, he did. I had no part of it.
He had ever been a part of it. He was going talking about, I want to tell it.
No.
And so yes.
Maybe I did, but you told it anyway, so you're the one that told it. So
I go on investigations I carry, and ain't nothing they can do about it. I have a carry permit. In North Carolina, you don't have to have a concealed permit anymore. You can carry your handgun concealed. You don't have to have a concealed permit for your handgun. You do have to have a permit for your handgun, but you do not have to have one. And
I mean,
it seems to be working out because crime is actually going down in North Carolina now because so many people are armed, and nobody wants to be a victim of people's bullshit.
I did one time. I went online and
I told him in his chat I could hear footsteps walking up on him, and right after it was rapid gunfire. And this was a real person, not spirit related.
Happy Easter, Jenny Love.
Happy Easter, Jenny Love. Jenny Love, I hope you're not sore. I spilled the beans.
You should yell at him, Jenny Love. Oh, that's what I was looking for right here. I need to save that.
Yeah.
Screenshot it that way.
Sure was.
Now I know
They started yelling at him afterwards. It was spirit related?
Or was it a
Was it
person?
Listen, just tell me, was it a person or was it spirit? Sheriff Buford, how in the hell are you doing, brother? What?
Oh no.
What was that?
Dominant. Don't say nothing. Cause
Who did he wrestle?
it was fatal 4-way, Brian Raker and all that.
Oh, how the hell did he follow him?
I don't know.
That's
seen
stupid.
it. Spoiler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't like, we already did big, we got a secret and kept it from everybody when we planned the whole Florida trip, which, Jenny Love, I don't know if you know, but it's coming up on a year that it was suggested to us and the ball started rolling for us to come to Florida.
Yeah, the people need to know.
Yeah. And
yeah, we're not keeping this a secret.
And it's been 8 months since we've been in Florida. Since we went to Florida. Yeah, it has been that long.
I mean, technically now we've been here over a year.
Yeah. We have
a year and like a few weeks now.
Yeah, a year and a few. Yeah. Yeah, we sure did. We sure have been, Hal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ain't gotta go no damn where.
Yep. Never. Never go anywhere. This is our place. Might not be much, but it's ours.
Oh yeah, it's ours.
Mm-hmm. It's home. It's home now for damn sure, ain't it?
He should have shot his ass.
That guy that fired at him, it sounded not so sane in the mind. So it was a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he fucking should have.
That's why you should carry.
Yeah, he should have been carried, especially if you're in certain areas. There's just people wanting to do shit to you. Just dropped in to say hi. I've been asleep. It's been I think A. Brown hasn't been feeling very well.
Cousin got hit by a drunk driver. His truck rolled a few times. By the grace of God, he is alive.
Well, we'll definitely say a prayer for that. Yeah, see, a nightstick ain't gonna do shit against nobody that's 10 feet away from you firing shots at you. You know what I'm saying? And here in North Carolina's a stand your ground state. So, if people have a weapon and are using that weapon against you, you have every right to defend yourself with lethal force. And like if somebody comes to my house, and I had a sheriff's deputy tell me this, that if somebody has made threats that they're going to come to, let's say, like come to my house and shoot my house up, and they show up here and I shoot and kill them, that's justified. And because that's what the sheriff said. He said, because we're making a report. So, and they saw what there was to see, didn't they? And yeah.
Oh, that was when the dude next door, it was snowing out.
Yeah, Sheriff Buford, you should get a channel going. What happened to your original channel? You was doing the Civil War battlefields. That shit was cool as hell. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got a couple of good Civil War places right around here that we've never been to. And I definitely think you should, if you have a YouTube channel, you should definitely start up, a paranormal team. You should definitely start up a YouTube channel. That's for sure. Hey, Christy, how are you? Yeah, but that's fucked up getting shot at. I've seen a dude like arm's length away from me get shot in the head. A gangbanger got him, and they had been talking shit, and it was a cowboy kind of guy that got shot, and yeah, that dude was done.
Oh.
Yeah, right. You know where that happened at. I told you. I showed you.
Right at
Yeah, I showed you exactly where it happened. I ain't never forgot it. Dude came back around again. Dude been gone for 10 minutes and they came back around again. You know, it used to be a cruising place. You know, you used to cruise and one end of the street, that's where the gangsters and posers hung out. Then there was another area that all the stoners hung out.
And there was an area where it was cowboys.
And it was, yeah, and you know, cowboys and rednecks, they all mixed together, and that was where they was. And some type of confrontation I don't even remember how it got started. I remember a bunch of yelling and cussing and people wanting to fight. And then they left and they circled back around and come back around and shot that dude shot him right in the fucking head. And yeah, you should do that. You know, we have three YouTube channels. The Wolf and Hound one, of course, and then we have Carolina Boy Rail Fans, and then we have Mr. Sir the Cat, which that's Mr. Sir the Cat's YouTube channel. He's getting right popular, Mr. Sir isn't he? He's kind of famous. But yeah, and Carolina Boys, that's all about our trains. Nothing goes on that channel at all except for train videos.
Joe Henry.
Who? That might be, is he black? If he is, that might be Mark Henry's son. The name kind of sounds familiar. Like, I know his son's supposed to be debuting sometime here for long. I didn't think it would be during WrestleMania, but I hope you two have a good day today. Yeah, we've had a great day today. We had pizza for lunch. We had a real good day earlier today because of a real good friend. So yeah, we've had a really good day. It's been beautiful. I've hung outside on the back porch with Spicy Butthole, the cat, and me and him's been chilling. And then I played some video games. I slept till like 8 o'clock, didn't I? I would have slept longer than that, but Kitty and was making a bunch of racket, meowing, trying to get back in my door and making Hound yell at her, and that's what woke me up. So I don't know about how you folks are, but if I get up and mess with the coffee pot, it's all over with. Hound's paying attention to other stuff. He's not paying attention to general.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. My mind's in multiple places.
Give me that. I want that. Give that to me.
I gotta stir it.
It's okay. Yeah. So yeah. So like I was saying earlier, you know, we got to go tomorrow and talk to the folks at the office at the cemetery about investigating the office and I don't know for sure because I haven't talked to them, so nothing's ever in stone. But we're gonna try to do an overnight challenge and stay there all night long.
Corpsewood Manor.
Ooh, Corpsewood.
I'm about to go.
We are supposed to be going to Corpsewood Manor to investigate soon. It's supposed to be overnight. Manor. That sounds fucking awesome. It sure does. Me and Hound has been kicking around the idea about going back to the Truett Clinic. You know, we haven't been there in 2 years, and I think that it's high time we go back there because I miss our buddy Paul, don't you? And man, but for those of you who don't know, you know, we've been to the. No, I don't want to hold that. We've been here.
That's what it.
Oh shit!
Holy fuck!
So yeah, it's been a while since we've been there, but if you haven't yet, we actually have numerous videos of the Truett Clinic. Laura Lee can testify to that. Hey, Life. Laura Lee was with us. Laura Lee was with us even at the very beginning, so she knows all about us going to the Truett Clinic and the things that we've captured there.
Dude, check this out. The murder of devil worshippers at Corpsewood Manor.
Okay. I like the picture behind.
Ooh, I got a creep feeling about that. I like the
what picture? What picture, Laura? What picture, Precious?
That's right.
Oh, are you talking about this one here, the Wolf and Hound one?
That. or the one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but which one?
The
Yeah.
Wolf and Hound one, dummy.
Okay, Wolf and Hound.
Right there, yeah.
I like that picture.
And of course, I got my favorite ghost magazines. There's one in here about ghost hunting, and I'm going to see if I can get a hold of the editor and see if they might want to do an interview or something with us.
Down.
And,
Wolf wouldn't let me hang the Halloween flag up there.
Yeah, no, there ain't no Halloween flag getting hung up there.
So I hung it up in my.
That's all. Everything that's on this shelf right here. Listen, everything that's on this shelf right here
is haunted
objects. And of course, you know, some of the equipment that we've had forever that we retire, we put them up there. And then when
the light.
Of course, yeah, y'all remember the light that came from the plantation house. Well, the cup is a May Stringer house.
Right here is actually a chunk of Trans-Allegheny.
Yeah, it sure the hell is. Yeah. I like the mantle, but our hell fund, this is a fireplace. This is a working fireplace. Yeah. We just have to have it inspected before we can use it to make sure it's good to go. But I don't know.
Cowgirl, I want to go to Walmart. Can I go with you?
Yeah. No, I don't want to go to Walmart.
Weirdos
are in Walmart this time of night.
Shit, I'm a weirdo. I like Walmart.
.420 and Easter falls the same day. Absolutely, life. That's why we're doing the 420 live.
I would say what Christmas had earlier, because that was good what she said.
What?
What with the devil's lettuce?
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah, something about
No, I don't remember anybody saying it. I don't ever say nothing like that.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So yeah, absolutely.
Oh, happy 420.
Well, we wanted to do a 420 live. I don't think we did one last year. I don't think we did because I actually had to work. I was working at Golden Grill, and I'm pretty sure I was at work. Well, I ate a devil's tomato one time, but it was this red pepper and it was hot, and it gave me the hot poops. So Pepto wouldn't even help. Pepto just made it worse.
That's what they call those Carolina.
It was like pooping out pink lava. You know what? I haven't done poop next to a haunted location in a long time.
Neither have I.
But I'm telling you, I'm really looking forward to getting back out to the Devil's House, Silo Farm.
You guys were still settling in this time last year.
Yeah, we had been here a couple weeks already. Yeah. Yep. All we had at that point was just our beds and stuff.
Yeah, still unsure of the neighborhood.
Still unsure of the neighborhood, but you know, we get along good with everybody, our neighbors and everybody. We all talk.
I love this little neighborhood.
Except for the Hispanic people that lived just right down from us and stuff. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I got several big American flags flying around outside, so I think they might think the worst of me for that. I don't know, but it's just, you know, I love my country.
Flag, so what?
Yeah, I love my country, so you know, everybody flies whatever flag they want to. Why can't I fly my American flags on my own back porch?
I mean, shit, if I wanted to fly a flag that had a chick with her fucking big hooters sticking out, you know what I mean? I'll fly.
See, I rescue flags. The one flag that I have out there now, I was actually looking for metal in this dumpster at this campground. And I found this big American flag rolled up on a flagpole, thrown in the fucking dumpster.
No, I want a Tim Hortons delicious breakfast sandwich.
She forgot about the Canadian one, she said. I ain't gonna lie to you either, Laura. If you wouldn't have brought it up, I hadn't even remembered either. I forgot about it. But anyway, so I cut the flag free from the pole, throwed the pole with the metal that I had on the back of the truck, and took the flag home and washed it. And I've had it ever since. It's hung up. It hung up everywhere. Was hung up when we lived over there in Mooresville. It was hung up when we lived, well, you know, and it hadn't been hung up here because it's actually been in a box. But that one flag has
Or
been
like
out
if
there
we're
since the
walking
4th
through
of
a
July.
cemetery and we see somebody and they got a little flag stuck in the ground and it's falling
Well,
over.
listen. Well, the one
We'll pick it up and make sure it's standing back up.
Well,
right,
the one
so
flag,
it's not on the ground.
yeah, we will. Like if we're down in the cemetery and we see somebody's little American flag on their grave is blowed over or something, we put it right back on there.
Or
make sure it is.
If
That's
I
what
see
we do over
somebody's
there.
thing that has their flowers and it's full of water, I'll drain the
And
water
I don't know
out.
if y'all know, but we can also volunteer to go down and do stuff at the cemetery. We can volunteer to come and do stuff for the cemetery. So I think we're gonna start doing that and trying to help out.
I mean, as soon as I get a bicycle, I could go do that while you go work. While you're at work.
I would want to take part of it too.
Oh, I know.
So,
but it'd give me something to do.
Well, you have plenty to do around here. So
I know.
So anyway, this one American flag I got hung outside is the actual American flag that was flying over the mausoleum at the cemetery. Now we went down to investigate the mausoleum, and it was a storm was coming up. It had been we'd had a couple big storms that day, and the American flag had come loose from the flagpole and was on the ground. So we went and picked it up. We shook it off good. We took it inside the mausoleum. We folded it up and sat it on the table, and it sat there for a while, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that when we went to the office to talk to the women down there that run the cemetery and stuff, I brought that flag up, and she said, "That American flag that was on the table in the mausoleum." I said, "Yeah." She said, "I thought somebody had just brought that." I said, "No, that was the flag that was on y'all's flagpole." She said, "Oh, well, we knew that was missing." She said, "We never put two and two together," which I don't know how they could have, but she said, "But we've ordered a new one and it'll be here tomorrow." And I said, "Well, what are you going to do with the old one?" And she said, "Well, if you want it, you can have it. Take it home with you."
So we went right
And so I went right to the mausoleum and got it. It was still folded up right there on the table where it was. So we actually have the American flag that flew over the mausoleum. And God rest our veterans at peace there inside the mausoleum. So I'm honored to have that flag. And I put it outside because that's where it's been. So it can flap in the breeze like it's supposed to do. And sometimes it does, don't it? Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Kevin Nash. What are we going to do to these suckers?
I'm going to see if I can find some
NWO.
Really good dirty
Who remembers WWF when the NWO was around? This is before you.
Look, I'm going to see if I can find some really good dirty rolls to read.
That's filthy.
Yes.
So anyway,
it's fine.
Laura, is it still snowing up there in Canada? Still cold? Hey, it's man, for my life, man, I cannot pronounce her name. I can't, and I love her, but I can't pronounce her name. No, yeah, it was WWE now, but it was WWF. I'm not even sure it could have been WWE. I don't, hell, this so long ago, but hell yeah, the NWO. Anybody that I knew, we were all down with the NWO. We were down with it.
Oh God, that's fun.
So anyway, yeah.
That's actually good. Hey, look. I'm going to show you that's the answer right there.
Yeah. Man, I don't have my glasses. The hell?
Alright, that's what it is. Don't read it. Just read it silently.
Well, that's kind of lame, dude. I know. I pretty much figured that out. I got a riddle for you. I got a riddle for you guys. Helena. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm like really stoned. And so anyway, I got a riddle for y'all. And if you've heard this off a particular movie, then don't say it. Okay. 30 white horses stand on a hill. First they chomp, then they stomp, then they stand still. What are they?
What?
I said 30 white horses stand on a hill. First they chomp, then they stomp, then they stand still.
Oh, I know the answer to that.
Does anybody know the answer to that? Laura Lee, you wasn't around when I made the announcement that Jenny Love is coming to North Carolina in the end of October to investigate.
I guess you want me to tell them because they don't seem to know the answer.
Do y'all not know the answer to that? I'm gonna say it one more time. Here's the riddle for you. Tell me the answer. 30 white horses on a red hill. First they chomp, then they stomp, then they stand still.
Hold on, I think you butchered it.
No, I didn't butcher it. That's exactly the way it was said.
It's 30 white horses.
30 white horses standing on a red hill.
First they stamp, they tramp, and then they stand still.
Nope, they chomp.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. First they stamp.
Okay.
They tramp,
well, anyway, you know the goddamn point. It's the same thing. Yeah. And anyway, it's teeth.
A teeth.
Yeah. A teeth. Laura says she don't do them anymore. Do what, Laura?
All right. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, but this is a little out there. But the answer will not be what you think. So just try to guess it.
Oh, you missed that part, Elena. Already. You missed it.
You stick your poles inside me. You tie me down to get me up. I get wet before you do. What am I?
What?
You stick your poles inside me. You tie me down to get me up. I get wet before you do. What am I? And I'll show you the answer.
Hell if I know.
I'll show you the answer.
What? Oh. Okay, yeah.
Joshua got it. Dang, Joshua. All right. Okay. All right. I got one for you. All day long, it's in and out. I discharge loads from my shaft. Both men and women go down on me. What am I?
A gigolo.
Nope.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'll read it again. All day long, it's in and out. I discharge loads from my shaft. Both men and women go down on me. What am I?
Florina said an umbrella.
No.
Florina, you know I got to ask you this. Have you ever gone down on an umbrella? Sorry, Florina. All right, I got one for you.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, nobody's answered yet. Hold on.
Well, no, it's not an umbrella. Oh, a toilet. That would have been my answer.
Nope.
A toilet survey says.
Ice cream.
Survey says. The rain does, though. All right, just tell them the answer now.
All right, are y'all ready for the answer?
Are y'all ready for the answer? Go ahead.
The answer is an elevator.
It's an elevator. Living up on an elevator.
These are good.
All right, I got one for you. Okay. What has roots but never grows? It's taller than trees. Up it goes. What am I? I'm going to tell you again one more time. So, I have roots, but I never grow. I'm taller than trees. Up I go. What am I?
This is a good one.
Don't interrupt my. What am I? Do y'all give up? I'm a mountain. A mountain has roots but never grows. It is taller than trees, and up it goes.
Okay.
The pimp of Egypt.
I start with P and end with ORN. I'm a major player in the film industry. What am I?
A porn star. What? A pimple on Egypt's ass. Yes, that was funny though. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Laura Lee got it.
Yay! Yeah. All right, I got one for you. Here we go. Are you ready? 5 crows sat on a fence rail. 4 decided to fly away. How many crows was left on the fence rail? All right, I'm going to tell you again. 5 crows were sitting on a fence rail. 4 crows decided to fly away. How many crows was left sitting on the fence rail?
1.
Say it again. Okay. 5 crows are sitting on a fence rail. 4 decide to fly away. How many crows is on the fence rail now?
1.
Wrong. None. Wrong.
Okay, what?
You ready?
Yes.
Nobody knows
No.
what it is? It's 5. Laura Lee guessed it. It's 5 because I said 4 decided to fly away. I didn't say they actually flew away. So, if Jimmy's mama had 3 kids, and one of the kids' name was Earl, and the other kid's name was Penny, what was the third child's name? I don't know. How far are we from Brown Mountain Lights? Maybe an hour and a half.
Hours.
About an hour and a half, I think. Maybe 2 hours now because we live here. But the Brown Mountain, man, that's sacred land and stuff. Yeah, I don't even bother with that place. I know there's probably some type of scientific explanation, a thing of nature or something going on there, but that's not the only thing that's going on up there on that mountain. Hell, even the Native American, the Cherokee Indians would stay away from it, wouldn't they?
What's white,
We're done on that now.
sticky, and better to spit than swallow?
My jizz. I guess it's not my jizz. Yeah, I would stay away from there, man. That's my advice. If the Native American, if the Cherokee Indian says that it's not a good idea to mess around there and stuff, yeah, there's bad medicine on that mountain. Ice cream, Laura Lee said. Toothpaste.
Yep, correct.
Oh, it's not my jizz.
Nope, it's toothpaste.
I'm kind of disappointed it's not my jizz. So how long have we been doing this live now?
Okay. Who's the most popular guy in a nudist colony?
Oh, the dude with the big schlong?
No.
Flapping in the breeze?
No.
What?
The guy who can carry a cup of coffee in each hand plus a dozen donuts.
Oh. Don't eat the fucking donut.
Don't eat the donuts.
Yeah, don't. Whatever you do, don't eat the donuts. And the coffee's suspect too, but definitely don't eat the donut.
Yeah, don't eat the donut.
Yeah, don't eat the donut. Because if you eat the donut, you might be eating the donut.
Oh, fuck. Here's the second part of it. Who's the most popular girl in the nudist colony?
Well, it ain't the old granny with the tit sagging to her knees, that's for sure.
The one who can eat the last donut.
Oh, what good juggalo. I don't know, but he carries donuts on his dick. Hello, how are you?
Hound was out there for sure.
Jim Leahy. Boy had that fucking toilet paper roll on his dick talking about Lay Crockett. King of the Wild Frontier. Drunk as hell on rock vodka. Laura Lee, you should know that. That's a scene from Trailer Park Boys. What is black, white, and red all over? Oh, a newspaper.
A baby panda with a diaper rash.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something fucked up. I don't know. What is it?
Yes. Wait, who got yes? Me or Wolf?
Me. See, it's a play on words. See, she spelled red like the color, not like I read the book. It was a play on words. Yes, I
got it right. Wolf.
Me. Yeah. Hey, look. What's green and goes backwards at 70 miles an hour?
But see, Florida, that.
No, listen, hold up. What's green and goes backwards at 70 miles an hour? You want me to tell you what's green and goes backwards at 70 miles an hour? Here we go. No, y'all don't want to see what's green and goes forward at 70 miles an hour.
How do you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
Look, let me tell you something, Joshua Cole. If I had a tub.
Wolf.
What?
How do you make 5 pounds of fat look good? And y'all can try to answer too. How do you make 5 pounds of fat look good?
I don't know how.
Okay, do y'all know?
All right, well, I'm done with telling riddles. So
put a nipple on it.
A nipple.
Yep.
Just a nipple.
But see, Florida, the version of that joke I actually got from the Laffy Taffies. They did the jokes on the Laffy Taffy thing, rappers. That's where I got that from. It was that joke. The answer was a baby panda with a diaper rash.
That's where I keep seeing.
I got another one here.
Listen, that's where I keep seeing what looks like a shadow over there by my door. That's like the 3rd time I've seen it. When I've looked over there, I know there's a spirit here.
All right, Florida. Why didn't the skeleton climb the mountain?
Why? Why didn't the skeleton climb the mountain?
Because he didn't have the guts.
Well, that's true.
That's another one that I got.
Why didn't the skeleton get arrested?
Oh, wow. Because he had a boner?
Yeah, because he was walking around with no clothes on and a boner.
I gotta go check on some things, some important
Yeah.
things. You know what I mean?
All right, life. Well, man, it was good to see you, brother. And take it sleazy, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Yeah. Peace out, life.
Yeah.
How,
Hey, I got one for you. Why can't a blonde make Kool-Aid? Because she can't figure out how to get a quart of water into that little package. Yeah, he had a major boner.
it was lemon fresh, even
Yeah.
though I used the bubble bath.
What musical instrument does a skeleton like to play? Look, I will listen. My ass will take a bubble bath. Don't think for 1 second. As long as I can shout. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
The hell you done sucked
I
down
ain't
the wrong
down.
pipe?
I don't know. But yeah, what kind of musical instrument does a fucking skeleton play? A trombone.
Nothing, because he wouldn't know his oboe from an elbow.
Why are skeletons always angry? Because they always have a bone to pick. Yeah. Why are skeletons always thirsty? Because they're bone dry. Yep, bone dry.
Bone dry. Damn, have we been going an hour?
Have we?
Oh, hour 26 minutes. Then we're almost an hour
You know
and a half.
you know what I want to do? I want to do the Steve Harvey, the 10 things that we should be doing it down at the church. Can I at least do one? Why not? You was sitting here telling stupid jokes. Why do skeletons always do stupid things? Because they don't have a brain. They're boneheads. Because they're boneheads. Yeah. Why does the skeleton keep tripping?
Okay.
Because he's always tripping over his boner.
Why aren't elephants allowed on the beach?
Why?
They can't keep their trunks up.
Yeah. Look, a bear and a rabbit was taking a shit beside each other in the woods. And the bear looked down at the rabbit and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Rabbit, can I ask you a question?" Rabbit said, "Sure, pal." The bear said, "Do you have problems with shit sticking to your fur?" And the rabbit says, "No, of course not." The bear said, "Good." And he picked him up and wiped his ass with him. Going to go watch a movie. Hey, Laura Lee, you should watch a movie called Open Range. I know you probably already got one picked out, but if you haven't seen it yet, you need to watch it. Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall are awesome in this movie.
Hey, why isn't there a pregnant Barbie?
Why?
Because Ken came in another box.
Oh, well, Ken, you ever seen a naked Ken doll? That motherfucker ain't got no dick. That motherfucker is barren as Barbie is her damn self. The best that Ken and Barbie could do would be scissor. Scissor, just like on South Park when Mrs. Garrison was scissoring. Well, I'm heading out. My brain is overloaded. All right, well, yeah, we're going to end this too because I got a movie I want to watch tonight.
How did Burger King get Dairy Queen pregnant?
I don't know how.
He forgot to wrap his Whopper.
Oh, shit. So, all right. Well, good night, Joshua, and everybody for coming. This is going to conclude our 420 Get Stoned and Talk Nonsense for a whole hour live. I appreciate y'all guys coming here. It was lots and lots of see. Helena loves it. Look, Open Range. We watch Open Range at least twice a month. We love that fucking movie. And I'm fixing to get off here and watch John Wayne's what's it called again? Anyway, I can't say it now because I'm really stoned. But so yeah, we're gonna watch a John Wayne movie tonight. And I want to thank y'all all for coming. Happy Easter to you. We love you. We appreciate you. And happy 420.
Happy 420.
And we are out. God bless you.